Hey guys, welcome back. Now in between episodes, I did go back and pick up most items. I didn't like look at a wiki or anything, so I probably missed a couple. But of the items we did get, we got really bad items. Let's see. We got a Douse Drive, a Mystic Water, but we already had a Sea Incense. Already had a Spell Tag. We got a Poison Barb, but we already had a Toxic Plate. And that's really it for items. Then we got a PP Max, which is good, but that's probably the best thing we got. And then the TM for Luster Purge. So not the greatest item pickup, but you know, we might have never known if we didn't pick it up. We could have missed out on something really good. Anyway, now we do get another encounter right over here. Let's see. Yep, Route 13. Now, isn't there a hidden grotto? You know what, I kind of want to see, no, I think the hidden grotto, okay, we'd have to go through the grass. You know what, I think I want to go for a rustling grass, actually. Okay, let's see if we can sneak over to it. I wonder what it's going to be, actually. A golem! Okay. That's another ground type, which is great. And it's not good defensively because, you know, it's random. Also, I did get everybody up to at least level 45, just because after that rival fight, I figured we needed to get up a little higher. But a golem, that is interesting. That's a rock type. I'm trying to think. Our last two gyms are dragon and water, which maybe this thing will have like water absorb or dry skin or something. Please have dry skin, that would be amazing. But yeah, let's see, what do we name this thing? I'm gonna call you Pebbles. Pebbles the golem. Now let's actually go back and see Pebbles. I want to see what you got. We do have a few items we can pick up on the next route, and I do believe there's even more encounters. There's a lot of encounters in between here and Opelucid City, including the Virizion encounter even, which I'll count. Of course I would. I'm using a Moltres, so why wouldn't I count the Virizion? Man, I'm sad about that Darmanitan. It was so good, and then I saw the stats. Limber, that is not good. That increases, no, it doesn't even increase your speed. It just protects you from paralysis, which we're already pretty much protected from paralysis since we're a ground type. The stats are not that bad, actually. Pretty well-rounded, honestly. Okay, I mean, it could be useful in the future. But anyway, also, I did forget to... Let me just cut in here to say, I did forget to check the special shop in Lintimus Town. So let's actually check on that. Yes, I would like to check your shop. A Mind Plate, Razor Claw. Hey, if we find a Weavile, or a Sneasel, we can get a Weavile. Old Amber isn't useful, and then another fossil. Yeah, nothing too great. We do have Choppleberries, which could be useful for Marshall of the Elite Four. But other than that, not the greatest. But yeah, let's go back and we can head on our way to whatever the next town is called. Does it even have a name? I think the next town is... No, the next town is Lacunosa, I believe. Which we do have a fight with a... Team Plasma Sage there. Okay, let's see. What's this item gonna be? Eviolite. We're already past the point where Eviolite is useful. We're at level 46. Most of our Pokemon are gonna be evolved by now. Okay, I think I need to lead a faster Pokemon. Though, all my... well, no, we can probably lead with this. Okay, now let's keep our dowsing machine up. I do want the goal of this episode to be getting to Opelucid City. I know I said we'd do that last time, but... You know, everything just took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, so... Let's see, there's an item in the middle there. Spell Tag. We already have 2 of those. Also, I got a 4th Smoke Ball, in case you were wondering. Come on, be something good. Arm Thrust. You know what, it's not bad. We do have the TM for close combat, so we're already kind of outclassed. Or we've already kind of outdone Arm Thrust, but it's still not a bad move. Okay, let's see, an item. Dragon Scale, okay. So if we get a Seadra, we can evolve that into a Kingdra, which would be pretty neat if we could do that. Let's get in here. I believe that These people just give us like a flute or something? Maybe? Maybe not? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of another chick. I could have sworn it was a girl that does it. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just insane. Is this a bit of a shortcut over here? Kinda. Yeah, actually. Well, is it really shorter? I feel like I could have just gone the other way. A dread plate, okay. I believe that's a dark type boost. And now Cobalion is right over here, actually. Yeah, but isn't this the same route as before? A Survivor. Is it actually a Survivor? Are we sure? Because there's no way there's an overworld sprite for every Pokemon in this game. So I don't know if it's actually a Survivor. You know what? I'll count static encounters as separately. But that doesn't mean hidden grotto encounters. Because, yeah. It'd just be a little bit much. Okay, get away from me. I just wanted to see if you were actually a Survivor. Now, is there any items down here? Oh, come on. A rotation battle as well. Man, whoever thought of rotation battles, insane. You know, it's funny because Chaz actually has really good synergy with Dodrio and Rubber Chicken because he can just Earthquake and it doesn't hit either of them. Same with Rubber Chicken, but you want to make sure that Chaz is not close to, or whatever. Yeah, let's just, no, not a poison jab. Wait, why would it do that? Why would it go back to the first slot? It's never done that before. Agility, yeah. Great move, man. That's really going to work out in your favor when you eat this Earthquake. Man, we are so lucky that we got the TM for Earthquake. That was a big game changer. Oh, maybe this is where I was thinking of. Possibly. Maybe? I don't know. Wiki Star Studios. Okay. Power lens, okay. Well, that's not very useful for me now, is it? I can't EV train, or I'm not going to, at least. Okay, well, that was kind of a bust. I had to do a rotation battle for nothing. What a horrible world we live in. Okay, let's see. I don't know if these are Amoonguses. A Lepiberry, okay. Man, we are just loading up on berries. Okay, let's see. Okay, a Resist Wing. God, I wish I could get rid of the wing items. Those are so useless. I mean, they're not useless, but they're useless to me. Come on, I want to see the Cobalion. Cabra! Okay, let's catch this sucker. Or at least see what it is. We don't actually know if it's going to be good or not. A Gliscor. I love Gliscor. This is actually great. But I also have Nidoking. Oh, why'd you have to give me two great ground types? Yeah, well, might as well. I'm already using Moltres, so too late to go back now. Sweet, so a Gliscor. But that, if I do add that to my team, that would be another flying type, which would make 3. And I don't really want 3 flying types. Man, unfortunate. Maybe one day we'll be able to use you. Maybe you'll be good for the final boss. There we go, Scorpio. And when I say final boss, I meant like the Elite Four. Man, I'm excited to look at this thing. Okay, but we are finally in Lacunosa Town. Unfortunately, I don't believe there's any encounters in Lacunosa Town, so you know, whoopsie doodles. You know what? I think I'm gonna throw out the Golem. Honestly, or I won't use him. I feel better about having the Gliscor encounter that way. Because I completely forgot that you get Cobalion right on that route. Or at least I thought it was a separate route, so... You know, also this little bit just tells you the background of Giant Chasm and Kyurem. It's not really interesting and it's a long talk. Okay, well that talk is finally over. That thing is a bit long and kind of annoying to listen to. Especially if you already know the story. Wait, what? Is it telling me that there's an item over there at the Giant Chasm? It is. It is telling me that. Well, that's 2 gyms away. I didn't know it would actually point all the way over there towards the Giant Chasm. That's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to use Golem just because I feel like it's a bit much to have 2 encounters on that route. Wow. Dragon Dance. Really? Okay, well, you can't just put that in my, you can't just give me the option to buy that and expect me not to. That is insane, actually. Okay, let's check on ol'... Sorry, Golem. Quick Feet. Okay, we got Limber and Quick Feet. We got 2 fast rock Pokemon here. Wait, Golem... Wait, some of these Pokemon don't even have numbers because they aren't available in the game. Really? Tentacruel wasn't available in this game, huh? That's strange. Maybe it just doesn't show up because we don't have the national dex yet. That's probably it. What? Okay, so this is just like a normal Gliscor, kind of. This is pretty much what a Gliscor has, except a Gliscor usually has a little bit more speed. Wow, this thing is really good, actually. Sorry, Golem. I'm gonna put you, like, in a separate box. Here, you won't be in the death box. By the way, deathless run so far. A little bit of a flex. But wow, that Gliscor is amazing. Okay. Anyway, I wonder if somebody can learn Dragon Dance. Chaz can learn Dragon Dance. Okay. I mean, I'd be a fool not to teach you that. I think I'm gonna get rid of Bug Bite, probably. We don't really want to stay into... Well, we could stay into a... what's it called? A Psychic type, because we have that Solid Rock ability, which makes it not super effective anymore. Okay, so... I took a little bit to put together a team. Well, when I say put together a team, I just added Dragonov, which, by the way, can I say that Dragonov can learn Close Combat and Dragon Dance? And I also gave Dragonov the Life Orb to help with the Sheer Force ability, which actually synergizes really well with Life Orb. But yeah, we have this fight here, and after the last fight, the tracker says level 44 is the level cap for this fight, but I don't believe that one bit after last fight. So I'm feeling like it's going to be 46, probably, 47. I believe the strongest Pokemon in this battle is... Well, the highest level is Sneasel, but I think the best Pokemon in this fight is Cryogonal, which is right there. See, level 46, I knew it, and that's not even the highest level. This tracker is going to be the death of me. But yeah, I think I'm just going to Cosmic Power Up. Let's hope that doesn't do a lot to me. Oh yeah, we ate that. Great, and Cryogonal seems to be pretty slow, actually. So we will definitely take that. I kind of wish we had a Calm Mind, because that would go a lot better with our, what is it called? Stored Power, which Stored Power actually... Wow, by the way. Stored Power increases its power with every stat boost you have, and I believe its max is like 150 or 250, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's really great. I think I'm gonna do one more and we should be fine. I don't know if it's a multi-hit move either. Cryogonal just seems like a horrible Pokemon. I don't know what Cryogonal's stats are put into. When we see a Cryogonal, we need to catch it. Not even to use it, I just want to see how bad it is. Level 48. Jeez. Okay, let's use our Stored Power. I didn't know you could use items in a double battle. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Maybe that's a challenge mode thing. But yeah, everybody seems to be... Okay, don't do that, please. That hurt a lot. Okay, Golbat down. I am a little bit worried. Was that a crit? I don't know. Wait, what? I have Sheer Force. Oh, it only works on moves that have a secondary ability. Or a secondary effect. I mean... This thing does not have Pursuit, so I think we should be fine. Yeah, it doesn't even have an Ice-type move, actually. So yeah, let's go out in a Chaz, which it wouldn't matter because Chaz, again, has Solid Rock, so... It's trivial. And I think we're just gonna hit an Earthquake and probably kill everybody. Okay, that was a crit, so that was nothing. Speed up a little bit here. Wow, Superior, you were just destroying. Also, I taught Chaz Dragon Dance. I completely forgot. Which is amazing. A Nidoking with Dragon Dance and Solid Rock? That's crazy. Now this should be the death of both of these Pokemon, probably even superior. Oh wow, it actually ate that, huh? And Sneasel ate that, jeez. I don't even think Ice resists ground either. Oh wait, that is the last Pokemon. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So we beat Zinzalin and Grunt. Zinzalin and Grunt. Wow, he doesn't even get a real name. Cool, so they're just talking about going to Opelucid City. Nothing much interesting. But yeah, let's go back and swap out Clefairy. I wish Clefairy was more specialized in one of the defenses rather than being pretty balanced. It just makes it kind of it doesn't eat any hit crazy well. Yeah, let's put Rubber Chicken back on the team. And we do have the Virizion encounter coming up. Which, you know what? That's just going to be an instant Master Ball. You know, I usually, when I allow legendaries, I usually make it like maybe we're not allowed to use more than one legendary at a time on the team. So I might do that. It just depends on the legendary, I guess. This is a new route, by the way, which I think I'm going to do a double. Okay, we already have one of those. We're going to do a double grass or a dark grass encounter. Oh, come on. How do I always run into trainers? I'm always somehow running directly into the path of them. Switching out Rubber Chicken because I'm pretty sure Girder gets Rock Slide via level up. Okay, well, if he didn't use Rock Slide there, then he probably doesn't have it. Okay, no, he has Rock Slide. He just was feeling merciful. Wow, imagine. Also, Rock Slide hits you if you use Fly, by the way. So don't think you're going to be dodging it. Actually, does it hit you when you use Fly, or is that because of no guard? It's usually Machamp that does it. I actually don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that. It could be due to no guard. Let's see, there are some items, but I don't know if they're funguses. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get our encounter. That's a duplicate. We already have one of those. Come on, something good. Okay. Well, we obviously, out of the two, would want Obama Snow. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna Fire Punch you, and then I'm just gonna, like, Dragon Dance, I guess. Okay, we should be fine on Nidoking. Actually, please don't do a lot. Holy crap. Okay. I keep forgetting how little health Moltres has. Or Rubber Chicken, I should say. Moltres usually has decent health. Not ours, though. Ours is special in that it has horrible health. Okay, let's Dragon Dance. Badass animation. Speed it up a little bit, and now we just chuck a Master Ball. Might as well, why not? We do have to stock up, though. We might actually run out of Master Balls before we get to Opelucid. I hope not. We have 4 Master Balls left, and I'm pretty sure we have, like, exactly 4 encounters. Yeah, maybe 3 more after this. 3 or 4. Cool, so Obama Snow. Because that's what his name is. Okay, let's see. Are these Walking Berry? That's kind of useless. Tanga Berry. I wish we would quit getting berries. I'm really sick of getting berries. Another item, Helix Fossil. Can't use that. Soda Pop. Ew, I'm not going to drink a Soda Pop that's been sitting in a field. A Focus Sash. We can buy those, but that's still good to have, actually. No, we just want to sneak on by. I actually believe there's an item down here. Yep. Usually, maybe a Hyper Potion. Earth Plate. We already have one of those. But, still a good item. Man, we're just getting duplicates. But we're not getting duplicates of good items. Can I get a duplicate leftovers or, like, some choice items, maybe? Okay, now we do get another encounter here. And I believe there is some dark grass. Man, can you quit running so fast? Shuckaberry, that reduces ground type damage when it's super effective. Okay, now we can cross this water, but we might encounter something on the water. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's dark grass, like, right in the middle. Oh, come on! Okay, well, it was a Sunflora. Wonder what Sunflora's stat distribution looks like. It usually has pretty high special defense and special attack. We'll never know, though, because it was a crit, so kind of can't really eat a crit from that. Okay, let's see. Here's some dark grass. Item, Power Belt. Another power item. We're getting the whole set, apparently. And another item right here. Flying gem. Okay, well, if we get the TM for acrobatics, that's going to be really nice. But let's see if we can get our item. Or our Pokemon, I mean. What's it going to be? Okay, well, I think out of the two, we're going to take Torkoal. You know what? Probably the most typical turtle name. There we go. Sheldon. Why not? I think you can usually catch a Lapras here. In little dark bubbles. Masquerain. Wow. You definitely didn't want that thing. Okay, now there is a fight that we can skip by going over this way. A metronome. Okay, I don't know how that works with the multi-hit moves, actually. I wonder if that increases each multi-hit or each turn. Bayonet, we already have one of those. And it's good. It's a good Pokemon. Okay, another item. Pokeball, great. Also, why'd they put a fence in the water? It's not even like, I mean, I guess I can understand why you'd put a fence in the water, but not a white picket fence. Super Repel, okay. We'll take more of those always. What? Where are we going? Okay, right here, please. Focus Sash. Another Focus Sash. I'm waiting for our multiple leftovers. That's what I'm really hoping for. Now, what? Right here? Toxic Plate. I think that might be our third one, actually. Wait, when you press B, they speed up. Let me re-say that. When you press B, they speed up. That's interesting. What about you? Are you a trainer? Look, I'm not even pressing the speed up key. That's just me pressing B. Look, if I do that, and then there's the speed up key. Wow, that's interesting. Huh. I always had a feeling, because I always felt like certain trainers sped up when I started running past them. But now I believe this is going to be the route where we can get Virizion. Or at least normally, this is the route where you'd get Virizion. Let's see, can I skip past all of you guys? Yep, there we go. But we need a waterfall for that. And come on, Virizion. I hope this is a good Pokemon. Even if it's just a Virizion, I'll still take that. We do need a fighting type, actually. Kikwa? Ooh, it's a legendary. Okay, you know what? I've actually been wanting another electric type. Man, that music is so badass. Cool, so we got a Raikou. I think I am gonna enact the one legendary per. I think that's pretty fair. Let's see what to name this thing. I think I'm gonna name you Raiju, which is kind of just your name, but that's, I mean, I guess that's what your name is based off of. What else could we have gotten here? A Hypno. Okay, Hypno's not a bad Pokemon. A Hitmontop, that could have been interesting. That is a fighting type, which I do want. Let's see, a Rose Incense, okay. Actually, well, no, we could buy Miracle Seed, so not useful. Okay, well, anyway, we have made it to Opelucid City. Oh, hey, Iris. Yahoo! I haven't seen you since I ran into you in Castelia City. Are you here to battle Grandpa? Yep, Opelucid City's gym leader, Drayden, is my grandpa. We're not really related, though. Oh, you don't say. Oh, the gym is that way. Before challenging it, you might want to go to Route 9. Still, your Pokemon really respect you. I feel how much fun your Pokemon are having, even from inside their Pokeballs. Good luck. Thanks, I might need it. Though we do have Glalie, which, you know, I kind of wish we had a better ice type. It might not be that bad. We do need a dragon type as well. Well, we don't really need one because dragon types don't really have an advantage. They don't really resist anything. Well, fire. Effect Spore. Okay, Effect Spore isn't bad. It's not awful, I should say. Pretty specially defensive. I don't see anything too crazy besides the special defense, I guess. Let's see what else. Torkoal here, Aftermath. So not useful for us because that only has an effect when it faints. So that's pretty bad for us, actually. And it has really bad defenses. But you know what? It could be decent for like a backup fire type because it is kind of fast and it does have good offenses. And its HP is decently high. Okay, let's see. Raikou. Aw, Kenai. Come on. Couldn't have been Levitate or something. That's not horrible, I guess. I mean, it has an effect. Could be worse. Oh my god, look at those stats. Oh my god. Raiju, you are crazy, man. Okay, well, you're just a great Pokemon. Unfortunately, we can only carry one legendary at a time. And there is a special shop we can get right here. Let's see, anything good? Citrus berries, pretty good. Sunstone, if we ever need that. Dawnstone, Shining Stone. Okay, not a bad shop, but nothing we can really use at the moment. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we have a couple or one or two more encounters to get. And then we might be fighting Drayden next episode. So anyways, guys, I will see you next time.